everybody, welcome to Doki Doki with Skylar. We are finally getting to the side stories. I'm so happy. I know fucking nothing about these.
You're gonna love them. They're really good.
Alright, but this one, I didn't read what I forgot.
They're all connected together, so you have to do them by up to down order.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't look at what this one was called.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's a staircase. You know what happens on the top of those staircases? They were already getting into dirty jokes.
Okay, everyone.
Dude, why is this music like so... It's like... nice. Alright.
The Literature Club is starting. Let's all have a scene to contend it's okay.
No.
Ugh. I miss debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence.
Monica is the only member of the literature club. Then it's not a club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless.
Am I going about this wrong?
Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?"
Maybe nobody's into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. What kind of vision?
Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Monica fell asleep. So you get... Maybe you should sleep? I'm assuming this is me.
Yeah, that's you.
Hello? Oh my god, who is that? No way! I've never seen this person before. Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I never do this.
I gotta turn the music down a little bit because it's loud. Do do do. Is this a napping club?
No,
She just leaves. She's like, oh, okay, bye. Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club.
This is the literature club.
Yeah, I thought I got it wrong for a second.
I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional for me to do that.
Nah, don't apologize. I do that all the time.
Oh.
Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody?
Well, about that. This is everybody.
Really? Just you?
But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it.
Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president.
Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications?
I'm here. Well, I'm better at napping than you. Facts! Facts! Maybe I should be president.
Now you're just making fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was your name?
Sorry.
Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I thought, for a second, I said, I don't care. I don't care. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I don't care. If I was the one, if I was Sayori, that would be my response. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president.
I mean, I'm sure that.
Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sorry. Where's Big Dick Joe?
I'm sorry, this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least?
Well, no, I don't want to join your club. Bitch, you're stupid. I'm out of here. I want to join now.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know what kind of like freaking drugs Sayori is on to think literature is fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so...
Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way.
Monica. That's such a cool name.
Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
Well, I didn't say it didn't work.
Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first?
Well,
I don't know, I've never done literature.
it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members.
I can do that.
Cool. I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission.
My mission is to make everyone happy.
Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it.
Hey, do you like hugs?
I guess so.
Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug. Then let's go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly. Hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
Hug energy.
Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But...
Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to think really hard tonight about how to get more people.
Yeah, me too.
And that's the end of the video. Thanks for... Imagine that's the end. A day passes and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori.
It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining?
Yeah, I would have too.
No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday.
She was just trying to make you happy.
But I'm getting kind of worried.
Getting worried. Imagine me worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late, I'm here.
It's okay. Welcome back.
And Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet on the Monica's desk.
Oh, what's this?
Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Oh no, there's reading of poems? No.
Yeah, there's new poems.
I mean, I'm fine with it, but I don't want to read Yuri's poems. It's not even that I hate Yuri anymore. I just can't read her freaking handwriting.
Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Yuri?
Nah. Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper.
Huh?
I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members.
Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often?
I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good at it as you are.
Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry.
Skylar, we still never wrote poetry. That'll have to be like the grand final video finale. We write our own poems.
I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again in a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid.
Same.
I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that.
Oh, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president.
I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever.
Or whatever.
You know, I can envision the club doing something like that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Doing what?
You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people, usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right?
Yeah. I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident.
Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future.
I love that.
Nah.
Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together?
My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster.
Sorry, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list.
The next big hurricane is gonna be Hurricane Sayori.
Make cupcakes.
Oh yeah. I was hungry. But it's a good idea, isn't it?
Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes?
You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers?
I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kind of people, you know?
Wrong kinds?
People who would come just for the cupcakes and then leave.
Yeah. Nobody would do that. That would be mean.
But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature. Even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it.
Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know. So, so Yuri, only person in the entire school that reads. Guarantee it. Like in the morning or during lunch. And we'd tell them to check out the literature club.
Well, the problem with that is, like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How do we know if they're just reading for fun?
If they look like Yuri. Well, we could ask them. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can.
Yeah, where's your list, huh?
Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers there, then just put them up on the wall. I definitely like to start doing that.
I'm useful.
I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What do we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to just be like, join the literature club.
Join the literature club. No, I don't think I want to.
Let's figure out how we can better engage people.
What if you told them about the club activities and stuff?
What club activities?
Yeah, we don't have anything. This isn't even a club. Monica, you weren't. You should have thought more before you started the club. Just saying.
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right?
See, she knows I was talking to her. She responded to me.
The vision for the club. Okay, sir, pretend you're a normal person for a second.
What are you saying? I'm not normal. She's not normal.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby is getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club?
Crumple the paper and throw it in the garbage. Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club. Man, I wonder who she could be talking about.
Yeah, I wonder. What the heck?
Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. What friend? I wonder.
Totally not Big Dick Joe or anything like that.
I was gonna be like, is his name Big? And his last name Joe and middle name Dick? Like...
By the way, this is the only time that he's ever mentioned. He like never shows up in the side stories. By the way. Okay, what if I said that we like do group reading and discuss it together?
I'd probably nap through that.
Thanks, that's you, Sarah.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun to me.
Yeah.
I hate group reading. We need to really catch their interest, you know?
Ugh. This sucks. Why is this so hard?
You know, you don't know how hard I'm trying not to make dirty jokes.
I know.
Or be dirty-minded. This whole time, every time they say something, I'm like, I have an idea. But I probably shouldn't say that. This isn't a hentai, God. Brain, get out the freaking gutter, bro. It's not my fault. I'm a teenager with hormones. I can't help it. Monica, don't be sad.
What do you like about literature, Sayori?
Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do. When you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying so hard.
How do we get that?
You know what else is intimate? Okay, I just had to make one. Now I'm clear. My conscience will be clear.
We could be like, express your true self.
Being
I don't think but
I don't think anyone reading that would take it the way you think, Sayori.
no.
I don't know, maybe I'm just really dirty-minded.
There's just 1%. Okay, that's kind of...
I'm just kidding. So even Monica's like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Oh my gosh.
What is it?
I forgot all of my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. It's silly me.
Rushed? But weren't... never mind. Did you want to get your stuff?
Oh yeah, she was late. Rushed? But you... I'll forget if I don't do it now.
Well, I'll wait for you then.
Okay, it'll only take a second. 10 hours later. Sorry dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper.
Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you.
Are we joining a cult? Excuse me. That's like what a cult leader would be offering. Like, express yourself. Discover a new you. I know, but like, dude, we're joining a literature club, not Doki Doki cult club.
Cult club.
I don't know.
Discover your heart.
You must sacrifice. Okay, join the group Scooter Ankle.
No. Write your heart out. No. Right into your heart.
Dude, Jesus just like me at trying to figure out shit.
Right the way into your heart.
Like, literally, when I try to think about something, I can never do something. Like, if I'm trying to think about a catchphrase or something, normally it just happens if I'm just thinking out. Like, I'm not thinking and I just speak. But if I'm trying to think about it, then it never comes to me.
Join a literature club. Right the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame.
Monica!
Ah. You startled me.
Sorry. Sorry. But it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book!
I wonder who that is. Reading a book?
Yeah, I called her a fucking nerd and threw the book in her face. I grabbed her book and smacked her in the face with it and then threw it out the window. God, I'm like a bully. What the fuck is wrong with
Jesus.
me? And then I said, don't worry, bro, it was just a prank. And then I ran over here. Let's hurry and recruit her.
Wait, are you sure she's just doing homework?
I could tell she was really into it.
Well, I guess we could take a look.
It was this really weird book, too. Also, she has a knife collection. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way. This way!
You don't have to run.
Yes I do. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. They just start sneaking it. See, in here. Sneak, sneak, sneak. They jump at her and give her a heart attack. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book.
I feel like I could doing this.
Imagine they saw like like a group of boys like doing the same thing. You should go inside and talk to her. Actually, I'm introverted. You're the president, and I would probably scare her away.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
Why? What happened?
Well, I entered the classroom, she didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out.
Damn. Man, you're not a people person, huh? Me neither, don't worry. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club.
I hope so. Shall we head back now?
Nah. The two head back to the club room, Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot than from where they began. I thought of an idea. It's not a dirty idea, don't worry. It's just like really stupid.
What?
They could get like You know what, like a t-shirt cannon or something?
Oh my
And
god.
crumble up the flyers,
I
but they
know
make it
exactly
look
what you
and they go around shooting people with it.
How was my merge days, bitch?
Yeah.
Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it?
I would be amazing at recruiting people into a club. I'm good at speaking English. Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori appears at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier.
Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself.
Join the literature club. Write the way into your hearts. That's so cute! You think everything's cute.
I thought it was a little over dramatic.
But Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What? What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but
Would you call yourself a perfectionist? I'm definitely a perfectionist, bro. I hate it. I mess up on like the tiniest thing. Like if I'm drawing something, one pixel, I'm like, if I see one pixel out of place on something I'm doing, and that's just like a measurement, not really a pixel. Like anything wrong, I just.
yeah. Yeah, I definitely am.
Bro, Monica is like, I'm relating to Monica so hard right now. Jesus.
I am too. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that vision.
What's the vision?
It's
Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs.
I don't know. I just want everyone to.
Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against a sheet of paper. Write the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile.
It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever.
Sayori nods, and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn.
Time to go home.
You tell me, you're the president.
In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow.
Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things.
You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still.
Oh, I can wait.
That's alright. I just want some alone time.
In that case, Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return at Sayori. Sayori spins her way out of the classroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a moment to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now.
The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in The person who's forced to be perfect.
Nothing.
Hmm?
Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk.
Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it.
Worried, Monica opens the folder to check.
Poems.
It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. Oh my god, Flowey! A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. Sayori really loves killing flowers. Like, bro, Sayori is Flowey's, like, worst nightmare. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Now I'm gonna go insane. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die, ain't you? Dude, dude, Sayori, you okay? Freaking Flowey. I'm just imagining Sayori in a flower field, like just ripping it apart, and Flowey's just over, just like a little distance away watching her, just making face like, what the fuck? Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But the what ends? Bro, why is she a murderer? You're just like me for real. in the genocide route. Jesus Christ. I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland, the fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that is why I've decided I must become the flower. And then she turns into Flowey. ddlc is just a prequel to Undertale.
What the?
What the fuck? She's insane.
Sayori?
Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem.
I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sarah's going through these kinds of feelings, I'm letting her come from me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for this stupid vision.
Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay?
I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head.
I made this all by myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours.
Sara responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that.
But why? We're friends, right?
Wordlessly, Sayori nods.
Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me.
Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend.
I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy.
No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine.
Yeah.
Monica takes a deep breath.
Okay. I understand you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something?
Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. Man, there's a lot of pausing.
This is the literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart or whatever.
She doesn't even know what it is. She did it.
So I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that.
Sayori smiles gently. I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile.
I promise.
Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities.
So, want to teach me about poetry?
Huh? But what about recruitment?
It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. Right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to film my end of the promise, you know?
There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything.
That's fine. I think I just need, like, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems.
Starting isn't so hard. You kinda just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you.
Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good.
It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kinds of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. Dude, Big Dick Joe makes it so easy to write. He just writes down 20 words and then it's suddenly a freaking poem. Like, he just writes down 20 words and it's some magic freaking thing, bro. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. You know what? Actually, this is good. We're learning how to write a poem. I'm dog shit at poems. But this is actually, when I was taking a shower earlier, I was literally thinking of poems in my head. I was actually thinking. I think of poetry when I'm just alone. I don't know. It's just something. Maybe I would actually join the literature club if it was a thing. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in it and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way. It's like me editing. I get all the clips and I throw them in and then I watch through it one time to cut all the parts and then I go through it again to pretty it up, even though I'm dog shit at editing. Because I don't like super high edits, you know?
Yeah.
But it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning.
I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forgot about what's actually important.
Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on.
Stop being a perfectionist. You idiot.
You idiot. Probably just
I'm
go
just kidding. You idiot.
Monica scribbles out, "You idiot," after she writes it down. No, but that's a good song. No, keep it.
What? Why?
Because you're an idiot.
Are you calling me an idiot?
Yes, of course. Not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want.
But I was just... Well, yeah.
Underneath the scribbles, Monica rewrites, "You idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her.
It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for. Then I did the exact thing anyway.
Yeah.
This is really gonna take some getting used to.
I should work on my perfectionism. Perfectionism. I believe in you.
Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course.
Monica continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. This is actually like good like teaching of how to write.
Phew.
Now I'm gonna be able to actually write a poem. Monica looks up and down at her sheet.
Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating.
Long ass nut. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems.
Don't give me too much credit.
I don't think I've ever written a poem. Like, actually wrote. I've thought about, like, poems. I never actually wrote a poem. So, this grand final video is going to be the first time I write a poem. Let's go.
Yeah. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you.
Sayori beams.
I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language.
Yay, let's do it. Okay, but there's certain language things like you shouldn't put, like whatever Sayori said.
Be intimate with us.
Be intimate with us, yeah. Like, you know, I don't even want to. I'm trying not to. I don't want to be dirty-minded in that, but like, if I read that, the first thing I think isn't gonna be like, you know. Monica and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply for their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. I'm such a fast, really good reader. Trust me. I'm like Eminem, see? Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. As I was saying, I'm really good at it. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer. God, I don't even want to read it. Complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with.
If only this is the flyer we gave to that one reading girl the other day. So much more attractive than the old one. But
the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students.
Why do I feel so tense looking at this?
Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise.
So I always just bad at expressing myself.
Probably.
How am I supposed to be present if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about?
The literature club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monica's shoulders only become heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints, and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort.
It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real.
Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. I think I'd be good at debate club, bro. Could be like, nuh-uh. they they give me their point, and I'll be like, nuh-uh. Boom. My counterpoint. Boom.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Ultimate. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. I can also be like, actually, I said I was for real on God. Nuh-uh. Her hand doesn't move. And I could also say skill issue. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. Man, at least Yuri didn't touch that pen. God, bro, I hated that part. Like, I know throughout Doki Doki, I was like being very dirty minded, but it was all for jokes because I have a very immature humor. But when she actually was like, I took your pen and I touched myself with it or whatever, I was like, oh, I gotta leave. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Ugh! Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper.
Come on, Monica. Just move your hand.
Monica writes, This is what I
give her.
Well, I mean, it's a poem. You're not actually reading it. This is what
Sorry.
I get for seeking perfection. A stain. Yeah. God, bro. Anytime I would use like a pencil to write or draw anything, there are so many erase points. Like you can tell. Like I should.
Yeah.
I'm just so bad at. Like, I don't like anything I do. Pretty much everything I do, even if I do like it, I guarantee I don't like it after a few days. I'm like, oh, actually, I hate this. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. I don't hear an air conditioner. I'm just saying. I'm here.
Hi.
Hi, Big Dick Joe. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in an adjacent desk. Bad day?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
You too?
The new flyers look good, so good. You've been working so hard on the club, but also something else, I think. Jesus Christ, there's so much pause.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable.
Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down and stares at it for a while. Can I trust you?
Of course. You can trust me with anything.
Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Sometimes I want to die. Oh, that's...
Sayori.
This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me.
That's completely not true.
Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop.
Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. It just feels right. I'm good at reading shit. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? God, why am I so bad at reading? Sayori's deliberate breath. I'm so dog shit at reading, dude. I should just uninstall. Can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anybody about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy.
But that's
Terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person.
how did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too?
I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them.
Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare.
Monica steps forward.
But if nothing else, I could at least offer you some hug energy. If you'd like.
Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. Though their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all of the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks in through the door. She speaks softly.
You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise.
Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless, and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die. As soon as Sayori loosens her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Oh, this is sad. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle.
This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend.
Monica offers a few words of comfort. But she knows, Sayori said it herself, that the thought of Sayori that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them like any good friend would do.
You have so much value. To me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean it. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right?
Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others.
Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy.
Thanks. You're the best.
No, you are.
The two exchange smiles.
You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional?
Sayori nods. It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people.
Yeah. Well, of course, it'll always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you.
Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired. And hungry. You're always hungry!
Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up to or not up for it.
Ha, I'm not the only one
I can
that's messing
speak.
up. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. And that's the end. And the next one's understanding, which we'll do in the next video. Alright, we got mail. Having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that a certain character is missing from any mentions or appearances. This makes me speculate that Monica's meddling is less clumsy than we think, because she would have had to manufacture this character herself as a way of forcing interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such limited and I say that word
Dissonant.
personality traits? Or am I reading too much into this? I'll open an issue to start tracking info and observations on the anomaly of this character appearing. Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. It would get 404'd in a microsecond. I don't know what that means, but okay. Oh wait, error 404.
It would get taken down.
Yeah, okay. I assumed it meant it
Yeah.
would get taken down, but I didn't understand. And then I just error 404. I know what. Are you just relaying her? I read that right. Yeah, relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it based on the contents of the tweets? Not screaming for help. I assume they're coming from the control simulations. There once was a ladybug. It was so small, it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squashes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere, but I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one who clings like a doof onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it. If it doesn't bug you, will it stay a while? That was ddlc's the first first side story, Trust. Next we're gonna do Understanding, where I'm gonna be reading for 5 hours. Not really 5 hours, but respect, balance, reflection, self-love. Alright, well, that's ddlc first side story. I'm so excited to get through these. So expect more videos in the future. And I will write a poem, Skylar. I will.
I should write one too.
We will for the final episode. I'll make sure to force you. I'll give you a deadline. I'll be like, write poem. Well, I won't give you a deadline. I'll just be like, whenever you're done with your poem, then we can finish. I like this song too. Anyways, but that's Doki Doki. Thanks everyone for watching. You guys are awesome. And until next time, stay awesome. Peace.